Welcome to solverfy.
So we're going to start by graphing our piecewise function. Negative x squared plus 2 if x is less than or equal to 0. So I can plug in 0 and I get positive 2. 1 gives me, or negative 1 rather, gives me 1. I'm going to have this piece over here. And then my function is going to equal negative 2x plus 3 if x is greater than 0. So if I could put in 0, I would get out 3. So I'm going to have a hole there. And 1 gives me 1. So I'm going to have this linear piece then happening on the right. The domain is going to be defined for all real numbers. The range, however, you can see I have a high point where that hole is. So that's going to be from negative infinity up to 3. And I'm going to make sure to use a parenthesis, not a bracket, because it's not a defined point. Now for my second function, I have negative absolute value of x plus 1 plus 1. So let's start by graphing that function. I'm going to have that vertex of that absolute value function at negative 1, 1. If I put in 2, I'm going to have, or if I plug in, positive 1, I'm going to get out negative 1. And that's 2 units over, so I'm going to have a mirror point over here. So that is going to give me a domain, again, of all real numbers. I can plug in anything I want, but no matter what I get out, I'm not going to have a value greater than positive 1. So that's going to be from negative infinity to 1, and that's a bracket because that's a defined point.